Got him. Got him. Oh, that's a good fish too. Little drop shot bass. Man, he's got some shoulders. Come on, son. Woo. All right, you're good. You're good. I'm gonna release you. I'm gonna release you. Little drop shot bass right there. Oh my goodness. I got you hooked pretty good, huh? Got it. All right. Looky there, looky there. Folks, look how beautiful that fish is. Huh? Is that not gorgeous? Nice little bass right there. Today, I made a funny call today. I figured, you know what? Let's go try a lake. We haven't been able to fish for the last, I don't know, 4 years, 5 years. We're at Apache Lake, folks. I came to Apache Lake. I wanted to see what was going on and just search for myself, see what's going on. Every once in a while, when you have these golden algae blooms, this lake got hit pretty hard a few years back with the golden algae bloom. And so tournaments quit coming here. There's not a lot of people here. As a matter of fact, I think we're the only ones on the lake today. But I was just gonna go down through. We're here towards the end of February. And I've got my Cinco, my spinnerbait, my drop shot, some techniques that I like doing. Try to find a few fish here, see if there's anything out here that can be caught. And we haven't been out very long and we just caught that fish. We'll see if we can get something done today. I'm very excited, but it's almost like a whole new lake. This used to be one of my favorite all-time lakes, and it's just a shame the fishing's been so poor here. And but we did this once before when we had the big golden algae bloom the first time. We decided to make a trip out here and found out, hey, there's still some fish in this lake and it's beautiful. And let's just see what happens today. We're gonna go down through this lake. That one came out of less than 8 foot of water. So we'll just go down through here and see what we can't do. What's beautiful is the lake is full. A lot of flooded brush. I'm real excited. I might even pull a jerkbait out and see what happens there. But hey, we're off to a great start right here at Apache Lake. I'm very excited. And maybe we can show you some fish are still in this lake. Oh, there's a bite. Got him. Got him. Oh, that's another good fish. Oh my goodness. They're beautiful. You know how long I've been waiting to say this? Oh my goodness. Little Apache Lake bass, I love it. Look at that, right by those rocks. Come on. Boy, they got shoulders in this lake. Man, you do get bit. You take your time with these fish. He doesn't want to give up. Ah, look at that beautiful bass. Woo, nice. I caught him by the rock right there. Beautiful fish right there. Huh? Just gorgeous. Let's let them go. Boy, they're black. They're getting up shallow. The water's not crystal clear at all. It's got a little dinge to it. See you, buddy. Yeah! I'm telling you, I'm excited because this is Apache Lake, man. One of my all-time favorite lakes. And today, another reason I'm excited, I just got a care package in from Arizona Custom Baits. And he made me this new little worm here. I love it. It's this oxblood red flake, but it's got the little blue vein in it. I don't know if you can catch that really good or not. That little blue vein, I love that. And it's a beautiful little worm, perfect for what we're doing in here today. And the reason why is, you know, this time of year, a lot of the fish will be eating on crawdads. So jigs will work. You know, I'm throwing the drop shot because I'm finessing them a little bit today, trying to figure out, you know, trying to just get bit. I'm not quite sure where these fish is, where the fish mood is or anything like that. And I just feel really confident with something. I'm gonna come to a lake where the fishing's been tough as all get out. And I'm gonna throw what I'm confident in, and that's what I'm doing right now. Just wanna get bit. I wanna throw to a few specific areas, some specific spots, and see if I can get bit. So far that's happened. We haven't gone down the bank very far. I caught that last fish not too far from that green bush sitting over here, just right off that point. So we haven't gone too far, and I caught another fish. So that's a good sign. We're just getting started. We got 2 fish in the boat, and we'll see what we can't do. Now you got to remember this time of year, like I said before, a lot of times these fish will be more eaten like crawdads. So if you're looking for that kind of bite, you want to find some rocky areas, pebbled rock, chunk rock, things like that, and just work the bait really slow. This isn't a fast technique. You got to dead stick it a lot. You kind of, let the bait fall down, then you pull up on it a little bit, and you just kind of slide it across. Now, I've seen a lot of mistakes out there. When I go tournament fishing, I see a lot of people that watch the show quite a bit, and I really appreciate it. But remember what I'm telling you when I'm telling you, I'm using a 6-pound test line. The worm works better with the lighter line. It falls more natural. I like that. You can go as far as 8, but I'm seeing people out there trying to drop shot with 12-pound test line in real ultra clear lakes and wondering why they're not getting bit. And I'm just trying to help you there. And the whole purpose of the braid is so we don't get a lot of line twist. I'm using the curl tail today. I'm in this dingier water. I want something that's got a little bit of a vibration to it. And that has a really awesome vibration to it when you're pulling it through the water, even when it's sitting and falling, that little vibration. Fish use that lateral line to find their bait and stuff like this. And I'll tell you what, that really helps a lot, especially when you're in a little bit dingy water like this, because it is dingy. We had a few rainstorms come through, and it's really muddied all the waters up. Even Roosevelt was clear for a while. Now it's going back to a mud line, but hey, this is great to see these lakes get full, get some water, and get healthy. Oh, I got one. Another fish, not a giant, but hey, that's a good sign right there. Little guy. Those little bass are moving up in the shallows along those rocks. And that's a good sign right there. That means there's some fish in here. Still. There you go. Couple years old, maybe. Right there. Well, right along this rocky bank, just fishing it real slow. I'm in these rocks. This is where these fish are gonna feed on those crawdads, on all this rocky stuff. There's one. Got him. Got him. We got one. Come on, son. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, yeah. Little Apache Lake bass. Come on. That's a good one, folks. Oh, he's gonna jump. Oh, let him run, let him run. I love this drop shot rod for that. Come on now. Easy does it. Let me touch you. Let me touch you. Nope, don't jump too far. Oh man, that is a gorgeous fish. Just gorgeous. Look at that fish. That is a good, that's what we expect at Apache Lake right there, son. Come on. That 6-pound line, he's digging. These fish in this lake have without a doubt got the shoulders on them. All right, let's see if I can get him. Got him! Look at that fish! Yeah! Little drop shot bass. I love it. Got it. All right, we're gonna let you back in, baby, but look at the size of that fish. Folks, that's what you come to Apache Lake for right there, you know? Yeah, you ready? Okay, let go of mine. There you go. Doink! He's gone straight down. I mean straight down. You know, very important We've been around the lake quite a bit today. Listen, the fishing's not easy, and I wouldn't say Apache Lake's back, but the cool thing about it is there are fish to be had. And if you want to grind it out and you want to just come see a beautiful lake and fish Apache again, there's fish here. You just got to take your time. But what we did is I've kind of fished all the way around this little area here and decided, hey, we got bit twice in this spot on this rock bluff where the boat sits in 34 foot of water. Let's just kind of go back there and ease our way back out. And we've let the spot rest, you know, and start working our way back up where we caught the first fish this morning. It seems like they're in this area. They like this bank, but anything like even where we caught that little small fish over on that side of the bank, anything with this chunk rock on it's pretty good, I would say. But confidence is key, man. When I had those 2 bites and I caught one and I lost one earlier in the day, I thought, man, I would sure love to go back and catch that fish I lost. I wonder if he's still there. And lo and behold, he was there. So, you know, that says a lot. But I'm really dead sticking it, and I'm barely dragging it. I probably couldn't give you a better tip of the week than this one here today. And that is, you know, here we are on a lake today. I didn't even know if we'd even get bit today. I didn't know what to expect on this lake from everything that I've heard about it. And it's been a few years since we've been back. But my biggest tip I can give you is any technique that you enjoy doing, say in the wintertime, early winter, spring, say drop shotting, whether it's a jig, maybe a crankbait, a spinnerbait, whatever you're confident in, when the fishing slows down and it's not really a time for me to want to try new stuff. I want to get bit. So what I end up doing a lot of times is going right to my confidence technique and what I think it's going to take to catch those fish. Then I can concentrate and slow down a little bit because I've got confidence in what I'm throwing that I can get bit on it if I'm in the right areas. So you have a tendency when you throw a technique or a bait that you're really confident in to slow down, you know, or do the right things with that bait versus trying to throw something else out there you don't have any confidence in and you're reeling it in too fast. You just don't have that confidence like I have with this drop shot today. It's caught us fish today. Sure, could I have caught them on crankbaits? Could I have caught them on jigs? Could I have caught them on Senkos? Probably, but man, I wanted to get bit today. So this is what I did. Went to my confidence technique and it's worked panned out for me today. There it is. Got him. Got him. Oh yeah. Here he comes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, folks. That's a nice one. No. Oh my goodness, that's a good fish. Come on, take your time. Take your time. You know, that's the one thing nice about having, see my drag just went out when he surges, and see how you have to have that soft tip. That way when they surge, they don't break you off on that light line. But your drag is also very essential. Gotta have a good drag system, man. That's a nice fish. I'm trying to get him up, but these fish at Apache Lake have shoulders. I know I've said it before. Oh man, look at that fish. Come on, son. Come on. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness. You know, this fish hit like a little bluegill. You know, that's what sometimes you just feel, that little thump. Look at that. Gorgeous bass. Folks, Apache Lake, healthy bass. Look at that. Black healthy bass, just gorgeous, just gorgeous. Let's get her back. Let's get her back. All right, go on, go on, go on. See ya. Just had to retie. I broke off, had to retie. Very important to understand one thing about this kind of fishing. It can get very frustrating fishing rocks, and we all deal with it, you know. Even the pros deal with it. The breaking off constantly. If I could show you how many times today I've had to retie everything up because I keep breaking off in the rocks. My drop shot will, and then I'll get the short leader, and you gotta have plenty of weights, and I mean, that's key. Plenty of weights for sure, and plenty of hooks and plenty of worms. And you'll do okay. But it's hard not to get frustrated when you're getting hung up all the time. But man, it's where the fish are. You know, really, I mean, they're eating crawdads in these rocks. They go right after them. I gotta put on a new worm. Arizona Custom Baits makes a great worm. It's soft, it feels real. I mean, the fish just hold on to it. And but after a fish or two, man, I'll tell you, depending on the fish, time for a new one. So always make sure you pick up a couple packs of these little guys too. This is another reason why a lot of times, and you'll see me I use a rebarb hook all the time for my drop shotting. And a lot of people say, well, why don't you, rig it where you just nose hook it? My thing is when a lot of the stuff that I fish with a drop shot, most people want to flip in. It's not a joke. I mean, whether it's cages at Havasu or whether it's, the habitat here or whatever, all the rock that I'm coming through, it's real easy to get just a exposed hook hooked up on that stuff. So if I'm fishing sandy type areas or areas that are a little bit more wide open, nose hooking's not a bad deal. You actually get a nice presentation from a nose hook. But with this, I'm hooking it up weedless. And that way it allows the fish too, when he grabs the bait, to hold on to it. And he doesn't feel the hook, and it gives you time to set the hook. It's really a good rig. I like it. Well, I'll tell you what, had a great time today being able to fish one of my favorite lakes here on the chain of lakes that we have, and Apache Lake. I love the lake. It's got some beautiful fish in it. We had to go to our standby technique that I love to throw and make sure I get bit on, which is the drop shot. But I've had a great time on the show today. Just being able to come back out and see the lake was fun, and it was a beautiful day today. Had a little wind there at the beginning, but it kind of settled down for us. It's all glass now. Beautiful day, just a beautiful day. Get yourself a good drop shot rig. It's very important that if you want to catch fish here in Arizona on a regular basis, and when fishing gets tough, you really can't beat that drop shot rig. Get out, learn how to use it, and then we'll see you next week. I'm Johnny Johnson.
Now, see, that's what I'm talking about, folks.